Hands claw at him and seize him. A power fist clamps his throat and smashes him into a bulkhead. He's choking, his throat crushing. A blade stabs into his belly. He feels the quick ice of it. He sees a tag marker through the haze. Hellas Sykar.
"Captain Abaddon sends his regards, old man,"
says the master of the Justaerin.
"You never liked us, did you, old man?"
Sykar growls through his visor speaker. They are locked almost nose to nose.
"You never gave me much reason to,"
Constantine replies, blood welling from his mouth. He tries to break free, but his wounds are grim. He's weakening, and the grip of the brutes pinning him is reinforced by cataphracti power. Sykar chuckles.
"You're the one dying,"
he says. He twists the blade that's run through Constantine's lower torso. Valdor convulses in pain. The pain's real enough. It's so severe, Constantine's consciousness greys. His strength is leaving him as rapidly as his blood. His left arm is pinned. He can't wield the spear. The Justaerin want him dead. And Sykar wants the kill. He wants to be the man who slew the great Valdor. He wants it to last. He wants to be able to tell his brothers how he made Valdor suffer, how he made Valdor struggle and scream. He wants to own the story of Valdor's bad and messy end, alone and screaming in the dark.
"Hold him!"
Sykar snarls to his men. The master of the Justaerin twists the blade again. He gets to relish a second spasm of pain. Then, he gets Valdor's right fist in the side of his head. There's no room for a proper swing. It's more of a jab. But he's Constantine Valdor. His Auramite knuckles dent the left cheek of Sykar's faceplate. The Justaerin redouble their efforts to pin him and hold him fast. Sykar's left hand increases its chokehold. Sykar's right rams the blade impaling Valdor right up to the hilt. Valdor punches again, then keeps punching. It takes 8 rapid, repeated blows. By the third, Sykar's visor is cracked. By the fourth, his left optic slot is crazed. The fifth sends fragments of visor plate and hammer scale flying. The sixth snaps Sykar's armored head sideways. The seventh forces the master of the Justaerin to release the chokehold in a frantic attempt to pin and block Constantine's fist. But that just gives Constantine more clearance to make the eighth a proper swing. That mashes Sykar's faceplate entirely and knocks the master of the Justaerin reeling. Constantine roars and shrugs Sykar's terminators off. Gustus steadies his master before he sprawls. Rindal heaves his warhammer at Constantine. Constantine tries to turn and parry the swing, but Sykar's blade has gone so deeply through Valdor's gut, it's actually nailed him to the bulkhead behind him. Pinned to the wall, he can't evade. The hammerhead strikes his shoulder, shatters his pauldron, fractures his scapula, cracks his ribcage, unpins him. He lands on his hands and knees. Sykar's blade still through him. The Terminator swings the hammer down at the spine. Constantine thrusts his spear up and back. It punches through Rindal's groin and emerges through his shattered sacrum and backplate. Constantine grips the spear haft to pull himself upright, levering Rindal off his feet and onto his back. A moment passes as the memories of another man's worthless life wash through him.
"Otun Rindal,"
Valdor growls. He yanks the spear out, rotates it, and assumes a braced proffer. The Justaerin, all of them, are backing away, up the slanted chamber in semicircle formation. Really? They back off so easily? And they wonder he has never fought much of them. No, something else. He sees Sykar, blood seeping from his torn visor, flashing hand signals, 16 battle code. Like Valdor doesn't know every legion's battle code. Order given, disengage. To Valdor's left, Proconsul Hycanatoi Leviticus finishes his own struggle. He twists the head off the Terminator he was grappling with, lets the body fall, and drops the head to bounce away down the slanted deck.
"My captain,"
he says.
"Pursuit."
Ludovicus is blind in one eye and drenched in blood. He has lost all his weapons during the savage, close-quarters brawl.
"Wait,"
says Constantine.
"My captain,"
Ludovicus says, rather more hesitantly. He gestures at Valdor. Valdor looks down. Sykar's sword is still wedged through his body. He wrenches it out, then rests it, tipped down, so he can lean on it while he bites down the pain. Noises behind them. Telemach, Mazadi, and Proconsul Kupalori have finally caught up with them. The 3 sentinels enter the compartment behind them, weapons ready. "You've driven them back, my captain," says Telemach.
"Pursue formation,"
Kupalari instructs.
"Wait,"
Ludovicus advises. He glances at Valdor.
"It's a feint,"
Constantine confirms.
I saw them signal. They're drawing us. That lacks tactical logic,
says Telemach.
nevertheless.
Says Constantin. They had us cold, he thinks. They killed Erastes, and had me and Ludovicus cold. A pack of Justaerin Terminators. They could have finished the job. But they've pulled back and given us the chance to regroup. A trap then, says Mesari.
Evidently,
Constantin replies.
Evasion, flank advance, counterposition?
Asks Ludovicus.
No.
Let's find out what the bastards think constitutes a trap. Constantin replies.
Advance on me.
But with situational awareness. They approve his method. It's typical of Valdor to recognize that the best way to break a trap's mechanism is to get inside it. He hands Sykar's warblade to Ludovicus.
Use this,
he says.
Return it to the Master of the Justaerin, with my compliments.
Hellas Sykar served as a captain of the Sons of Horus Legion during the Great Crusade and Horus Heresy. The successor of the former Master of the Justaerin, Falcus Kyber, following his death at the hands of Nathaniel Garrow's kill team during the Siege of Terra. This calculating warrior disdained the powers of chaos and refused to allow them to influence his own actions. A trusted lieutenant of Ezekal Abaddon, who had stood by his side for years of combat. Within the vengeful spirit, in orbit of the throne world, Hellas fought to repel the invasion of the Loyalists during the fateful final battle of the war. Quelling the rabid word-bearer thralls of their Solar Auxilia contingent within the warp-infested corridors of the flagship, with support from the fell Dark Apostle, Erebus, who empowered their forms. Sykar achieved a great feat of martial skill, facing the Custodian boarding action. Among only a handful of warriors to have ever injured Constantin Valdor, though his blade bit deep into the chest of the Captain General, the stubborn shield of the Emperor drove back the Justaerin with his fists. Witness to the death of his Primarch, Horus, within the Lupercal's court, Sykar, though relishing the chance to end the life of his estranged kinsman, Gavial Loken, relented by order of Abaddon. Abandoning the Sol system alongside his first captain with the end of the Siege of Terra, none know the fate of this relic of his legion's past, nor if he would survive to see its rebirth in black and gold.